In the face of these unprecedented plagues, we must unite as one people. Today, we offer humanity a new beginning. The new digital mark will ensure that every citizen receives the life-saving vaccinations, ensuring health, prosperity, and survival.
Did you hear it too?
It's happening.
What are we going to do? They said anyone without the mark won't be able to work, buy food, or even enter public places. And they say people who refuse are a threat.
We don't take it. The Bible was clear about this, Rachel. This is the beast's system.
But if we don't take it, Elijah, how will we survive? How will we protect Daniel?
We'll find another way. We've been preparing for this. We trust in God, Rachel. With Him, all things are possible. And He causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. We're not alone in this.
Are we really doing this?
We'll go to Pastor David's today, see what the others are planning.
Look, they're lining up.
God help them.
Elijah, Rachel, I'm glad you made it. We're just about to start. We all know what's happening. The mark is being rolled out, and soon none of us will be able to buy food, water, or enter public places without it. But we also know what Revelation 13 says. This is more than a health mandate. This is spiritual. It's a choice between loyalty to God and loyalty to the beast.
But how will we survive?
We're not completely helpless. There are places we can hide. We need to plan and move fast.
Samson's right. We don't have much time. We can't stay here forever. Father, we ask for your guidance and protection as we take these steps. Give us the strength to stand firm in our faith and the wisdom to move forward. Protect us from those who seek to harm us and guide us to safety.
Do you think we'll make it, Elijah?
I don't know, but we have to try. We'll be with people who believe the same. We'll find a way.
We all know what's coming. This is going to test our faith in ways we never thought possible.
We can't sit here and wait for them to come. If we do, we're as good as dead.
We're not going to sit here, but we're also not going to act out of fear. The Bible tells us to be wise as serpents and gentle as doves. We need to trust God's timing, and we need a plan.
We've scouted a few places. There's an old camp far enough out of the city that it doesn't show up on most maps. It's tucked away in the mountains near a spring. If we're careful, we can stay hidden for a while.
How will we get there? We can't drive through the checkpoints. They're scanning everyone. Won't we be caught?
We'll move carefully, in groups. We've scouted alternate routes, back roads, trails that aren't patrolled. It's risky, but staying here is a death sentence.
We trust God. He's gotten us this far. He'll provide.
That's right. We need to remember that this is a test of faith. It won't be easy. We'll be tested in every way, but we need to keep our eyes on Him. He'll make a way.
How far do you think? We'll make it before they notice we're gone?
Depends on how fast we move. The longer we wait, the more time they have to track us.
Do you really think we can make it out there?
We have to try. We can't stay here and wait for them to come. God will show us the way.
I'm scared.
I know, but we're not alone in this. God is with us.
Father, guide our steps as we leave this place. Protect us from those who seek to harm us, and give us the wisdom to move forward with faith. We trust in your plan and ask for your strength as we face the trials ahead.
We're going to be okay, right?
One step at a time.
We'll split into 2 groups. Elijah, Rachel, and Daniel will come with me. Pastor David, you take the others on the longer route through the hills. We need to stay off the main roads.
God will guide our steps. We'll meet at the base of Mount Abernathy, near the forest.
We need to fill up, but we do it fast, no lingering.
Do you think they saw us?
Just keep your head down. That was too close.
They're everywhere. We can't stop again.
Do you think we're far enough now?
I hope so.
We're clear for now, but we'll need to keep the fire low. We can't risk being seen.
We'll take turns, keeping watch tonight.
What? If they find us out here?
We're deep enough into the wilderness. They won't find us easily.
I just don't know how much longer we can do this.
One step at a time. God will guide us. We just need to trust Him.
You should get some rest. We've got a long road ahead of us.
I will. Just wanted to make sure everything's quiet.
It's quiet for now, but we can't let our guard down. They're still out there. We need to stay sharp. We don't know what's out there.
We can't stay here long. Tomorrow we move.
God will guide our steps. We're not alone in this.
There's something out there. Another camp.
We need to check it out before they find us. They're hunting. We need to move now.
What did you find?
Armed men, 4 of them, not far from here. They're definitely not here by accident.
We leave tonight. Everyone down!
That was too close.
God's protecting us. Let's keep moving.
We'll stop here for now. Get some rest. We'll move again at first light. We need to move quickly. They're still out there.
I don't know how much farther I can go.
We'll rest soon, just a little further.
Do you think they're still following us?
They won't stop. We have to keep moving.
Drones, they're close. Get down.
I don't know how much more of this I can take.
Just a little further, Margaret. We're almost there.
We can't stop here. The drones will circle back.
There's a ravine up ahead. If we can make it there, we can use the terrain to stay out of sight. This is it. Stay close to the edge and watch your step.
Easy. I've got you.
I don't know if I can do this.
You're doing fine. Just take it one step at a time.
We can't stay here long. They'll be tracking us.
We need to keep moving, but we also need to rest. We can't push ourselves too hard.
Just a few more hours. Then we'll stop for the night. We're running out of time.
I know, but God has brought us this far. He'll see us through.
We'll take turns keeping watch again tonight. We can't afford any mistakes.
I'll take the first watch. Something's out there.
Get ready.
It's getting closer.
We need to move, now.
Rachel, we need to go, now!
They're tracking us. We need to lose them.
We can't outrun them forever.
We won't have to. There's a river up ahead. We can use it to cover our tracks.
We cross here.
I can't. The water, it's too fast.
You can do it, Margaret. We'll help you.
Trust us. We won't let you fall.
Keep moving, don't look back.
Did we lose them?
For now, but we can't stop here.
We can't keep running like this.
I know, but we don't have a choice.
This is a test, Elijah, a test of faith. We can't lose sight of what we're fighting for.
I don't know how much longer we can keep this up. We're being hunted, David.
God is with us. He hasn't left us yet. We need to trust in him, even when the darkness feels overwhelming.
Is this a sign?
They're out there. We can't outrun them forever.
I know, but we don't have a choice.
We'll have to confront them at some point.
But not today.
They're still following us, aren't they?
They're getting closer.
We need to make a stand. We're outmatched.
We'll have to fight smart. Use the terrain.
This is it.
They were here, spread out.
Now,
Rachel, get down!
Elijah!
Stay down.
In the name of Jesus, drop the weapon. God is watching you. Drop the weapon.
Are you okay?
I'm fine, thanks to you.
what now?
We let him go.
Are you sure?
God's judgment will come for him in due time. But it's not our place to take a life today.
How much longer do we have to keep running?
Until we're safe.
I don't know if I can go on.
You can. God is with you, Margaret. He's given you the strength to make it this far.
Yeah, that's far enough. I told you we'd find you.
We should have taken care of him when we had the chance.
We don't want any trouble. Just let us go.
Oh, you're not going anywhere. Not after what you did.
What do you want?
Simple. You come with us quietly, or we start taking people out one by one.
We're not going anywhere with you.
Brave words from a man of faith, but faith won't save you now.
This is it.
Ugh.
Enough.
You'll regret this.
No, you will. Leave now, or you won't get a second chance.
I thought we'd lost you.
I'm not going anywhere.
Good work.
We've been tested, but God delivered us from this trial. We must keep moving.
We're not done yet, but we've survived another day.
They'll be back, won't they?
They're not done with us.
I'm not sure. I can make it much further.
One step at a time, Margaret. God will carry us through. God's creation is beautiful, even in the darkest of times.
We'll camp here for the night.
I didn't think I'd make it this far.
God has been with us every step of the way.
How much longer can we keep this up?
As long as it takes.
God's brought us through another trial today. Have faith that He will continue to guide us.
I'm trying, David, but every day it feels like the world's closing in on us.
The enemy wants you to doubt. That's how they win. But we walk by faith, not by sight.
We need to move. We can't stay in one place for too long.
Let's pack up. We've got a long road ahead.
Do you think we'll ever stop running?
I don't know, but we have to keep moving forward.
We cross here. It'll cover our tracks.
Thank God we made it this far.
His hand has been on us, even when we couldn't see it.
Do you think we've bought ourselves some time?
Maybe, but I don't think we can ever really stop looking over our shoulders.
How much longer do you think we'll have to keep moving?
I don't know, but we can't stop. Not yet.
It's not much, but it'll give us shelter for the night.
A place to rest and hide, Thank God for that.
Are we safe here, Mom?
Just for tonight, honey.
I'm not sure how much more I can take.
We're all tired, Margaret, but God hasn't abandoned us. He's with us even now.
I've been thinking, we can't keep running like this. Sooner or later, they'll catch up. We need to find a way to fight back.
We're not soldiers, Samson. We're just trying to survive.
Trouble sleeping?
I just keep thinking, how much longer can we keep this up?
God will give us the strength to endure. He's with us, even in the darkest places.
Where do we go from here?
We keep moving. There has to be someplace safe.
We're close to the road. We'll need to move carefully from here.
A road means patrols. Are you sure it's safe?
No, but it's our only way out of these mountains. They're patrolling. We'll have to cross quickly.
Let's do it.
Get down.
That was too close.
God protected us. We need to keep moving.
We can't keep living like this, constantly running, hiding. There has to be another way.
There is no other way. We fight or we die.
They have to be close. Spread out and check the area.
I can't take much more of this.
Stay strong. God is with us.
They must have moved on. Keep searching. They couldn't have gone far.
They're gone.
For now, but they'll be back. We need to keep moving.
We need to get out of here. They're closing in.
No time. We fight or we die.
I know you're out there. Come out now, and maybe we'll let you live. Search every inch of this place. I want them alive.
We don't want to fight. Please, just let us go.
Move, old man. I'm not here to negotiate.
Leave us alone. We're not your enemies.
End it, now.
No, we're not killers. We don't have to do this.
Then we tie him up, but we move fast.
You think this will stop us? We'll never stop hunting you.
Are we safe now, Dad?
Not yet, but we're closer.
Is this our path forward?
Could be, but we need to check it first. Stay low and stay quiet.
They're using helicopters now.
They're getting desperate.
I'm not here to hurt you.
Who are you? How did you find us?
I've been watching. I have a message for you.
You're running out of time. They're closing in on you, and they won't stop until they have what they want.
And what exactly do they want?
Control. Power. You and the others like you, those who resist the mark, you're a threat to their plans. They'll stop at nothing to hunt you down.
Why should we trust you?
Because I've seen what they're capable of. And if you don't make your move soon, you won't survive what's coming next.
Perhaps this is God's way of telling us it's time to make a stand.
We can't keep running forever. But if we fight, we need to be ready for what's coming.
What if we're not ready?
God doesn't call the equipped, He equips the called.
Do you really think this will work?
It has to. We're running out of options.
We've been running for a long time, but tonight we stand. We trust that God will guide us through this, no matter the outcome.
They're here.
Stay low. Wait for my signal.
You really thought you could run forever? It's over. Surrender now, and maybe I'll let some of you live.
We're not surrendering.
Foolish, but brave. I'll give you that. You can't win this. It's over.
No, it's not over.
You'll never escape us. There will always be more.
Maybe, but not tonight.
We did it.
God has delivered us once again. We must trust that He will continue to guide us.
We survived. That's what matters. We fought. We survived. But it's not over.
I warned you, they won't stop hunting you. You need to find a place to make your stand or you'll be picked off one by one.
And why should we trust you?
Because I've seen what they do to those who try to escape. You're not just running for your lives, you're running for everyone who still has a chance to resist.
We have to trust that God will guide us to where we need to be. We can't rely on our strength alone.
Then we need to find that place. Somewhere we can hold our ground.
There's a place, but it's a hard journey. If you want to make a stand, it'll be there.
It's in rough shape, but it'll hold.
Let's get inside. We need to prepare.
This place feels like a tomb.
It's our only chance. They'll come, won't they?
They'll come, and when they do, we'll be ready.
We've been given this place for a reason. God has led us here. We must trust that He will see us through the coming storm.
Do you think this fortress will hold?
We have to believe it will.
You made the right choice coming here, but you'll need more than walls to survive what's coming.
Why are you helping us?
Because I've seen what happens when people like you fall, and I've seen what they do to those who resist.
And what about you? Why haven't they gotten to you?
I know how to stay hidden, but that won't matter soon. They're coming for everyone.
You've always been ready for this, haven't you?
I've been ready for a long time.
You knew they would come. You knew they'd help us.
I know how the enemy works. And I know that not everyone is willing to stand by and let them win.
Why didn't you fight with us?
Some battles aren't meant for everyone.
We've got a chance to fortify this place, make it stronger. But we'll need to secure supplies and weapons if we're going to hold out for long.
What about food? We're running low.
There's a village a few miles from here. It's risky, but it's our best shot at getting what we need.
Be careful.
I'll be back. I promise. We need to move fast. If the enemy's still in the area, we won't have much time.
Then we stick to the plan, get in, get what we need, and get out. We go in quietly, get what we need, and leave. No unnecessary risks.
Let's make it quick.
This'll get us through another week. Enemy patrol, we need to move.
They're blocking our way back.
Then we go around. We'll take the long way.
They're getting closer to the fortress. It's only a matter of time before they find it.
That's why we need to get back fast. We can't afford to be caught out here. We're close. Keep moving.
Thank God you're back.
We got what we needed, but the enemy's getting closer.
God has provided for us once again. Let us trust that He will continue to guide our steps.
They'll be here soon. We need to be ready.
I know. But this time, we can't just survive. We have to finish it.
We can't keep living like this, Elijah. Always waiting for the next fight.
I know. But this is the only way to keep him safe.
And what about us? When does it end?
They're coming, aren't they?
They're always coming.
This time, it has to end, one way or another.
It will.
Stay close to me, okay? We'll get through this.
God, give us strength today. We have come this far by your grace, and we stand ready to face whatever comes.
They're here.
Your time is up. Surrender now, or we will destroy everything.
We're not surrendering.
Hold the line. Don't let them through.
Stay with me, Daniel. Don't move.
They're coming in fast. We need to hold them off here.
You can't win. It's over.
This won't stop them. They'll come for you. They'll always come for you.
Maybe, but not today. We did it. We're safe now.
God has delivered us today. Let us trust that He will continue to guide us through the trials ahead.
We made it.
We did. Glory be to Yahweh God, our divine Creator and Father.